You said, why ugly men have high standards for women?
Yeah, I think it's very strange. Like, it's always the fuggliest men that have the most to say.
But who are you to appraise men of how they look? What if they think they're a 10?
Well, again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I mean, what I might think is a 10, someone might think is, a 5.
But like maybe these men who you think are ugly, like a lot of women think they're 10s.
Okay,
and so
I'm
wouldn't it
not a
be
lot of
fair for them
women.
to have high standards?
It's true.
Also, what's wrong with having high standards even if you're not attractive?
I mean, I just think like you need to take a good hard look in the mirror and be like, all right, I'm a fugly man and I shouldn't have such high standards.
Should fugly women also think that way?
I don't think women are fugly.
Here we go, guys. If you said that same logic to women, we already know what would happen.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
When he locks you out of the house for coming in at 5 a.m. He knows what's up. He knows where they've been.
I sit down, y'all. This bitch tried to come in the house.
Good man.
I hear her nigga said, look.
None shall pass. What? None shall pass.
Yeah, guys, I'm not going to lie. If I was seeing a girl and she came home at God knows what time, she'd been out drinking with her single friends, maybe wearing something promiscuous, doing the most. Yeah, I think that guy did the right thing.
This millionaire became a millionaire off of this lady. At the age of 19, he married this 76 years old woman. They both fall in love with each other and now they got married. And this millionaire lady spoils this guy so much. She bought him $9 million house. And she also bought him a brand new custom made limousine. And now every month she takes him on a trip. And they have visited 30 countries around the world. And this lady said she have never fallen in love with anyone so hard like with this guy. And she also have put in half of her wealth under his name. This is the power of hard work and power of the money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
The thing is, a lot of comments, women are pissed off about this, but there's thousands of women doing the exact same thing as this guy. At least they're being honest. She knows what she's getting for her money and he knows the job he has to fulfill.
The simple fact of the matter is most things worth having are simply a matter of discipline and time on task over time. But most people don't have the discipline and they can't conceptualize committing to something for years on end.
Yeah.
Someone asked me how long it took to build my physique, which was 55 pounds of fat loss and 25 pounds of muscle gain. By no means do I have the best physique in the world, but that took me 8 years. And when I said that guy said, wow, that's really discouraging. That's forever. So fucking what, brother? The time is going to pass anyway. Why would you not make it count? Once you become in love and relentless about putting systems in place to guarantee the goal, because like James Clear says, we don't rise to the level of our goals, we fall to the level of our systems, then the process becomes enjoyable. But you have a big goal. You want to build a physique. You want to become a millionaire. These are 5, 7, 10-year goals to get you to where you want to be. So set the goal, detach yourself from the outcome, and then become relentless about your discipline and your systems.
Yeah, he's definitely not wrong about people want things just quickly, fast, efficient, not time consuming, no energy required. A lot of people want that, and I think on social media, especially for dudes, half the guys, these social media guys, are on steroids, and these guys, natural people, will be thinking they're natural and that's what they can achieve in a few months of going to the gym. There's a lot of fakeness out there which we compare to, which just isn't achievable. We see people when they reach the milestone they've got to, but we don't see the stuff that happens behind closed doors, and people think it's just a joyride. It really isn't. I love it. I love it. That is peak happiness right there. Now this is something money can't buy, and this is just peak happiness right here. And a lot of the feminists, the social media bullshit we see tries to put us against this. Who wouldn't want this? Who wouldn't want to strive for this? That's why I've always advocated for trying to pursue a family, a good woman, and women pursuing a good man, and have a stable household and try and make the best life for your kids. That's what I advocate for. I know a lot of red pill people say the opposite, but I'm not one of those dudes.
Guys mostly want to hang with their boys. Men, when they think of fun, they do not think of their girl. They only think of their male friend.
Well, that really depends on who you're with. Because, you know, when I want to go and watch a boxing match, my wife likes boxing, she'll come with me. If I want to play a new video game for a week straight, she'll get the game and play it with me. It really depends on who you're with.
Or
I got some truth.
So what does it take for it to be a girl to be fun? Like, I want to take her to everything.
That was a good rebuttal. Yeah, just start making us do shit whenever y'all around us.
Who else will we get?
Exactly. No, I'm not saying I have a problem with it, but don't you see the perspective of, you asked why?
Who else would we ask? Why is it?
No, just listen real quick.
Okay.
You asked why we rather chill with our niggas, because we get to
be ourselves.
We get to be chill and lazy.
It's easier. Yeah, you get to not do shit.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I think on top of that, boys, you let me know if you can relate. When you're with your fellas, some of the stuff you be laughing and joking about, you catch a case for, you know. And some things you just can't be saying in front of your girl, you know, like they might look at you in under a different light. You know, the laughs and the banter you have with the guys is the best, man. Nothing tops it. You could just be sat in an empty room with no table and chairs, just sat on the floor with a few drinks, and those are some of the best times, man.
Do that with him, and then when you get home, get on your shit, do your thing.
But the world would be a better place if when we chilled with shorties, we could chill out.
Y'all don't know how to stop chilling sometimes.
Her response at the end literally just proved their point. Literally the thing that they were talking about, she said.
So everybody saw the viral video of me saying my girl was with me when I was broke, now she's in a Lambo and gets designer whenever she wants. And a lot of girls are asking, when do they become rich? You know, how do I get one that's rich? And that's the problem. All you girls want a finished product. None of you guys want to go through the hardship and what it takes to help your man become a multimillionaire. This girl helped me pay bills, and she also pushed me to work hard whenever it was needed. It wasn't ever like, oh, please do this, please do this. It was like, if you need to work, do it. She was helping me pay bills, taking care of meals, cleaning the house, taking care of everything so I could just work. And the truth is, 99.9% of you girls aren't willing to do that. Some of you are, so if you are, don't get mad at this, but most of you aren't. Most of you want to party your asses off, sleep around, go and travel the world with people that whatever, and then when he's a millionaire, you guys are like, oh, I'll settle down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll keep my pants on for this multimillionaire. I'm gonna tell you right now, no multimillionaire that has put in the work it takes to become a multimillionaire wants somebody who's used or expired.
Yeah, there's a lot of women who just think that rich men were just born rich, like they didn't struggle and didn't grind and they were poor for 20 years. Yeah, it's a grind. And don't get me wrong, there are millionaires who pay women to just do the deed, you know what I mean? And they know what the deal is. But like this guy said, most guys who have built a business and worked hard and they've put in 12-hour days for years and years and years, and a girl just wants to come into the finished product, the castle when it's already built. A lot of guys would rather have a woman by their side, like this man said, who helps him build that castle, and then she enjoys the fruits of his labor.
Ladies, if you watching this, if your son brought home a woman like you, would you want her to be with him? And 90% of y'all would say no. If your son brought home a woman who want him to spend $300 on a meal, who want him to pay all the bills, who want him to sit up and take her out every single weekend, who want him to sit up and pay for every single thing, 90% of y'all women sit up and say, son, go find a woman that really like you for you. But guess what? You want a man that do all of those things for you. Come on, man. 90% of these women want a man who, to them in their mind, is immorally wrong for them.
Right. I'm saying the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these women want a father.
Want a father. You know what I'm saying? Facts.
I'm not your father.
Come on, man. 90% of these women, man, who sit up and is an idiot. But if they son brought home a woman that was like them, they'll be telling their son, look, son, you need to go find you somebody else. That woman don't want you doing spending your money.
Yeah, I think a lot of them, it's not necessarily they want a father. They just want a rich simp who's going to let them do what they want, when they want, give them money, give them assets, give them an easy life, and they don't even love and respect that man. But they're just doing it for a joyride. And of course, if I had a son or a daughter, I would want him to protect and provide, and I'd want my daughter to be protected and provided for, you know, by a man. But there's saying all this shit Like, he needs to be buying Louis Vuitton bags and taking you out to this, and he has to drive this and have this job. Now, that's a load of shit. It doesn't matter what a guy drives or what he does. If he can do those two things, provide and protect, and be good and treat you good, that's all that should matter.
Why is it when a woman doesn't have a man, she often has to take on a masculine role, but when a man doesn't have a woman, he doesn't necessarily have to take on a feminine role?
Ooh.
You got her.
That's too good a question for me to answer personally.
I just think women like are more like apt to be more manly than
and independent.
Like it's okay for a woman to be more like manly than it is for a man to be like feminine.
Is it?
I just feel like people think that, even though it shouldn't be true.
Wouldn't that prove that masculinity is more essential for survival than femininity?
Ooh, fuck. I had never thought about that, so it's all right.
And if that's true, why is masculinity seen as toxic?
Yeah.
Masculinity is vital for society to continue existing.
Got him.
So I learned from watching the podcast that in Florida law, if my wife and me are together and she steps out on us and has a baby and she comes back, the baby is officially mine by Florida law.
Why would you want it?
You cannot discard it. It's yours. She could put me on child support for somebody else's baby. What? Yes.
You think I'm finna pay child support on a baby that ain't mine? You be lucky if I pay child support on a baby that is mine, okay?
Damn.
That's all I'm gonna say, okay?
He cold.
And on top of that, boy, she can divorce you and take half your shit.
Where you lot going?
La La Land.
For what?
We outside.
It's Monday.
Yeah.
So what's there?
We're outside on Monday.
I can be outside on Monday too.
Okay. Okay, you're outside.
Shall I come? Shall I come?
You can get in. Yeah, I think it's at full capacity. At the moment. You got a wristband? You got a wristband? Can get in.
I can't get in, yeah? I can't get in.
No.
I rush the doors. On a Monday?
I'm gonna find my door in it.
Oh no.
Found them.
Oh no. Nah.
I want to see the girl dancing on my as a girlfriend right now. Dancing on my as a girlfriend right now.
Nah.
Big man thing, yeah? It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
They knew what they were doing was wrong as well, because when he turned up to that rave and she was dancing on a dude, they immediately stopped and were shocked that he was there to see it. Yeah, man, he's gonna have nightmares about that for the next 20 years.
All men are awful. So you're telling your 13-year-old niece that all men are awful? Well, are you also going to tell her how you prioritize F-boys over handsome, loyal men? And while you're at it, you might as well show her the website you use where all these supposed awful men are putting money in your pocket. You know, maybe instead you should be teaching your 13-year-old niece that the choices you've made in your own life were awful.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's tough.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying?
The circular logic that percolates in their head fascinates me. I ran my stats through the Delulu calculator, 0.0013%. Granted, I'm already married, but if I wasn't, why would I wife any of you up?
That's an interesting question. Here, he has a follow-up, though, and then I'll let you guys answer that.
Can we see what he looked like?
Continued. Are you submissive? Are you virtuous? Are you blonde and hot?
Oh, I'm not going to answer
Do you have impeccable integrity and loyalty? Do you have impeccable etiquette and behave like a traditional lady? Let the spin begin.
So the question was, why would he, but you can take this as, why should a man wife any of you up?
Yeah.
Starting with you.
Well, I'm not blonde, so maybe I'm not your type.
Yeah, well, so disregard that part, but like,
Yeah, but
let's just assume, like, why should any man wife you up?
The thing is, guys, what you got to remember is all these girls, you know, I don't know if all of them are on the OF, but the majority of them are who go on this podcast. They're doing a madness, right? If they had a son and their son was dating a girl who was exactly like them, they wouldn't want their son to date them. Like that guy said in a clip we watched earlier. They wouldn't want their son to date a woman like them. They wouldn't.
First of all, if he's attracted to me, then he won't care about my hair color and...
Okay, disregard that. Forget the
I'm
blonde.
not his type,
Forget
so there's nothing I say could win you over.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Yeah, so for the third time.
Super simple. It's super simple.
So you're saying
the idea
outside
here
of
is just,
physical attractiveness.
this man, the man checks all your boxes. He has lots of money. He's really handsome. He checks all the boxes for you.
Okay.
Right? Why should he wife you up?
Because I'm one of one.
This is always a tricky question to answer. A lot of these girls, they don't really know what value they have. They just think about what they can get from a dude.
Everybody's one of one though, so that doesn't make you unique at all.
I think she's the most unique.
No, but everybody is a one of one.
Yeah.
But like,
So that's everybody can bring that to the table.
twins. That's true, but like everybody is different, and
Good
somebody
job.
who wants you is gonna like you for like different.
Yeah,
reasons.
let's let her answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. The list just goes on too long.
Yeah, okay,
Give a
go
few.
ahead. We'll listen to the very long list.
Can't wait. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Because I'm amazing.
Yeah, how are you amazing?
I'm gonna sound cocky.
Yeah, how are you amazing though?
Girl, hype yourself up.
Well, I don't know. I've been living my best life ever since.
Guys, they don't understand the assignment. They don't understand the question. They're like, what value can you bring to a relationship, to a man? Why should he wife you up? You know, it's quite a simple question.
What does that mean, living your best life?
Like, just making my goals become a reality. And
Right.
I would think that if somebody sees me living a successful life, they would want to be a part of it. Likewise, if I see somebody living a successful life, why not be a part of
Okay,
it?
sure.
Together, we could be stronger and grow.
What
get married,
else?
have kids.
What else? What else? What else?
What else?
Yeah, so okay, you're successful. What else?
Hardworking, self-efficient, confident.
So actually sat at a job interview and you're just trying to blag it.
Self-efficient, confident. Okay, anything else?
Smart.
Smart. Okay.
Okay.
Wise.
Wise. Okay.
Right.
Healthy.
Healthy.
Beautiful.
Is smoking weed healthy?
Yes, it is.
I don't.
A lot of people do.
Smoking
Don't worry. Look at Andrew. Look, I feel the same way, mate. I feel the same way.
aspect, maybe
Smoking weed. A lot of people do other things too that aren't healthy, but hey, facts. Let's not talk about
Okay, so, but question: when you want to get married, right?
Yes.
You want to have kids?
Yes.
How many kids?
As many God blesses me with.
Okay, and do you want to be working, or do you want to stay at home?
I think I'll always work. I'm thankful that I work from home, so I'll probably always continue that, but I don't want to work.
If you hear that, that's a red flag. Because most of these girls, like I say, be doing the OF, getting batteried for £5 a month, and they call it like they've built an empire at home and all this waffle, man.
Work like no 9 to 5.
Okay. So you do want to continue working even like when you're pregnant and like a week before
Probably
you
a
give
little
birth?
less, but I'll always have my own businesses and making money.
If she doesn't do OF, then fair play, but I'm just speculating here because 99% of the girls that go on here are OF chicks. But we don't know. We might find out.
My sleep is always the goal.
Okay. All right.
So around the table, why would the perfect guy for you want to wife you up?
Mm-hmm.
I'm the same person
just-
without them
hold
as I
on.
am with them. Oh.
We'll go.
I thought she
boom,
finished.
boom, boom, boom. Go ahead.
I'm educated, I'm successful, very independent. I feel like I'm very motivational, and I feel like I could be very like inspiring, and like I said, like I have good energy and it rubs off on others, and I feel like that would rub off on my husband, and I see myself like being with somebody that I could uplift. Like I'm a very like positive, uplifting person.
Mm-hmm. The thing is though, for guys, it really is a simple answer. A woman who's loving, caring, nurturing, likes to, just try and make a man's life easier. If he's a grafter, if he's a go-getter, which is a good thing in a man, and she wants to make his life easier, the house is clean, he comes home to a hot meal after a 12-hour day, and I say a woman doing that, yeah, it has to be for the right dude if he's willing to do what he's got to do for his family. It really is that simple. Just a peaceful mind, a peaceful home, peaceful wife, peaceful life. It really is that simple, but none of them have said that yet.
I will also say, like I could cook, I feel like guys like that. I would clean.
They do.
Like I feel like I can play into like my domestic role or my domestic side as like a wife. And yeah, I'm loyal. I'm funny. Yeah, those are mine.
What about you?
I'm the same person myself as I would be with them. Like, I'm not gonna put on a show
So
to
you're
be with the man or something. Genuine.
Yeah. Anything else?
Genuine. I have ambition. I have a future.
Guys, like I said, the things that most men look for in women is quite simple stuff. Guys just don't want a headache. They want a girl who's loving, caring, nurturing, all the stuff I said. Let me know if you agree with me or disagree, or there's anything you guys would add to that. And I'll see you in the next one.